Yesterday started smooth like any other day. The birds chirping, squirrels taunting me from their tree fortresses, caveman dad fumbling around with coffee like he's solving a crime scene. I had just finished my morning perimeter check and training of our newest recruit Obnoxious Knox on the perimeter check protocol of shepherd-controlled territory. We had 0 intruders, 1 suspicious butterfly, and that's when my shepherd senses tingled. It was too quiet, too calm, just like the cicada invasion of 2024. And then, I heard it. The low growl of something unnatural rolling down our road. I raced to the window like any responsible neighborhood watch captain, and there it was, a giant, steel, belching beast, covered in hoses, vents, and evil. I didn't know what it wanted, but I knew it wasn't good. Caveman dad muttered the words that made my fur stand on end. They're here to empty the septic tank. Now, I'm no plumber, but I do know 2 things. 1. Septic is just a fancy word for pee and poo dungeon. 2. If the humans call for help, it means something has gone horribly wrong. And as much as my beautiful mother complains about my Neanderthal of a father's time on the giant whitewater bowl, I can only imagine it's his fault. The truck parked right outside the backyard in shepherd-controlled territory like it owned the place. A man in overalls jumped out, dragging the world's longest snake hose, and you'd think that would be enough to trigger a full tactical response from the floofinators. But no. Caveman dad locked us inside the house. Inside, with our feelings, and with Leo. This negates the very definition of shepherd-controlled territory. Now, normally Leo is our gentle giant, stoic, majestic, occasionally confused by ceiling fans. But today, the moment that truck hissed, poor Leo turned into a 100-pound feather duster of panic. He tried to crawl under the dining table, then the couch, then Caveman dad, all at once. He made a noise I've only ever heard from malfunctioning bagpipes. No one scares my polar bear puppy. And I mean no one. Our newest recruit Obnoxious Knox was on his 6th nap of the day, which is acceptable of a 9-week-old puppy, I guess. So, Penny and I immediately launched into DEFCON bark. We tried the back door, locked. We tried the front door, double locked. I even tried telepathy, but Caveman dad just gave me the note finger as though a work line GST could be dismissed so easily. Penny ran laps. I barked so hard my ears vibrated. Leo whined into a throw pillow. It was chaos. And then the smell hit? Listen, I've sniffed some questionable things in my day. I once rolled in week-old deer poo like it was the latest line of German Shepherd fragrance. Essence of Bambi. But this was not just stink. This was an event. It was a full-blown nostril assault. The kind of smell that curls your whiskers and makes your ancestors weep. Toby, who lives for moments of smug superiority, leapt onto the window ledge, sniffed once, turned green, and retreated like a dramatic stage actor. Stu put on a paper towel like a gas mask and tried to evacuate via Roomba. Even the houseplants gave up. One of the succulents collapsed in protest. Meanwhile, the man outside was cheerfully whistling as he suctioned the sins of humanity out of the backyard. Cheerfully, whistling. I barked in Morse code. This is a war crime. Eventually, the truck left, leaving behind a flattened patch of grass, a faint vapor of shame, and 3 emotionally unstable dogs. Caveman dad opened the door and we exploded into the yard like a hurricane. I sprinted perimeter recon. Penny peed 5 times out of spite. Leo slowly approached the tank area, sniffed once, looked up at dad like, "You monster?" and then dramatically collapsed in the grass to recover. Caveman dad said we overreacted. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trapped in a house filled with the low-key essence of sewage while a man outside vacuumed your dignity through a hose? Didn't think so. But don't worry, I have a plan. Tonight, under the cover of darkness, I'm digging a trench over that septic lid. Next time the tank beast comes back, he's gonna find a very well-placed deposit of super shepherd justice. And maybe a shoe I stole from Caveman dad as a warning. Sadie, Super Shepherd, Floofinator Commander, Septic Survivor 2025, out.